Namaste. We've been enjoying the names of Lord Krishna in the 11th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. In the previous episode, we enjoyed the name of Hari. The Lord's name is Hari. It is a name which has a lot of depth, deep meanings, a very small name but profound in the way we can understand it. So Sanjaya had used it twice in Bhagavad Gita, once in the 11th chapter, 9th sloka, and he's repeated it in the 18th chapter, 77th sloka. And the reason why Sanjaya has repeated it is mainly because we all should be benefited by it, because there are only 78 slokas in the 18th chapter, which is the concluding chapter of Bhagavad Gita. And by using it as a parting thought, Sanjaya wants us to remember the name of Lord as Hari. So we have to understand that such a great Jnani, Sanjaya, has given us this beautiful name. So we have to make the maximum out of it by remembering this name all the time. So what is the sloka in which he is used, and what do we understand from the sloka? Tacha samsmritya samsmritya rupamadhyadbhutam harehe vismayo me mahan rajan krishyami cha punah punaha. Sanjaya says, I have seen this beautiful form of Lord Hari. We were thinking that the Divya Chakshush was given to Arjuna, therefore Arjuna could see the beautiful cosmic form of the Lord, right? Sanjaya here says, Vyasa Prasadat, because of the blessing of my Acharya, of my Guru, Veda Vyasa, he was blessed to listen to the conversation of Arjuna and Lord Krishna. Again, because of the blessings of his Guru, Sanjaya was also granted this divine vision. That's what we understand from this discussion. So Sanjaya, in the 11th chapter, 9th sloka, said that Mahayogeshwara Hari is now going to show the cosmic form, right? Now the same Sanjaya is concluding saying that divine form of Hari. So in both these places, he uses the name Hari to say that the beautiful Vishwarupa was the form of Hari. Here again he says that having seen that beautiful form of Hari, I am remembering it over and over again. I am rejoicing this. What a beautiful thought. It is so wonderful. This is such a bliss for me. So he is not able to control his excitement after seeing this wonderful form of Lord Hari. So he says that this keeps coming to my thought over and over again. What a blissful feeling this is. And this sloka, he uses the name Hari. So Hari is such a wonderful name. We saw that it means that Harir Harati Papani. He removes all the sins from us. He removes all the unwanted things from us, right? The baby Krishna steals the butter. Not just the butter, he steals the heart of all the devotees. He removes all the negatives from us, thereby blessing us with whatever we want. He removes us all the difficulties in the samsara sagara, and he is the only person who can give us the moksha. So we have to recite the name Hari all the time. And very importantly, our ancestors have told us that Hari is the name we have to recite the first thing in the morning as we get out of the bed. Now, why should we recite it as the first thing in the morning? One reason is because he removes all the sins, all the previous sins which we've done till now can be wiped off, and we can start the day afresh. There is another beautiful reason which is mentioned in the Srimad Bhagavata Purana, the Ashtama Skanda, the 8th chapter. It is about the episode of Gajendra. All of us would be knowing about Gajendra, right? Gajendra was an elephant who was extremely powerful, that people used to call him as Mrigendra. He was the king of all the animals, because all the wild animals would run away even at the sound of the Gajendra walking in. So in the Ashtama Skanda of Srimad Bhagavatam, beautiful Parvata, which is called as the Trikota Parvata, is explained. It says that it was a huge Parvata, a huge mountain, which was 10,000 yojanas. A yojana is approximately 9.5 meters. So you can imagine the size of that Parvata. It also explains about the beautiful lake beside it, the lotuses that was in the lake, and the richness of that entire place is described. We have to read the entire skanda to understand the beauty of that entire narration. So much of wealth is explained there. The Devas, the Gandharvas, everybody come to that location very frequently. The great saints and seers do their tapa in the caves out there. So an excellent explanation is there about the beauty of the location. And it says that this Gajendra visits the place along with a lot of his relatives, relatives and friends, which means that a lot of elephants are there. They all worship their deities, and the pond is usually the place where they pick up the flowers, the lotuses, for their worship. Now, Gajendra was a bit thirsty, so he smells the lotuses. He goes to the pond. He wants to quench his thirst. So he enters the pond. The moment he enters the pond, there is a crocodile. The crocodile actually grabs the feet of this Mrigendra, Gajendra. But Gajendra is all powerful, so he tries to move himself out of the place. He is not able to. He thinks, how is this possible? How can a crocodile be more powerful than me? So he struggles a little more. He tries to push himself to the floor. He is not able to. So every time he tries to come to the shore, the crocodile pulls him back to the water. So this struggle happens. How long did this survive? Like a day or two or possibly weeks? No. This struggle is explained that it happened for 500 long years. After which Gajendra thinks, oh, looks like I can't do it by myself. So let me take the help of all my friends and relatives in order to come to the shore. So all the elephants pull him to the other side, but the crocodile is powerful enough to pull him back to the water. So this struggle again continues for the next 500 years. Now Gajendra realizes, I could not do it by myself. Neither could my friends and family help me do it. So what am I going to do? I am in so much pain. Who is going to help me at this point? At that point, he gains his jnana. He remembers that the person who makes even death be scared of him. So death itself is scared of one person. The person who is the creator, who is the sustainer, who is the origin of all the creations. If I surrender to him, I am sure he is going to protect me. So Gajendra says, I am going to become a prapanna to that Lord who can protect me. So he calls out for that Lord. There is a Gajendra Stuti which is mentioned in the Srimad Bhagavata Purana. So he calls out to that Lord to protect him. Now that Lord comes to protect Gajendra in such a speed that Gaja means elephant, right? So the moment the Gaja is spelled out, the Lord says Gaja in Paramapada. The moment he says Ja here, he is in front of the Gajendra, the elephant. He protects Gajendra. He also gives the Saba Vimocha to the crocodile. The crocodile was actually a Gandharva. Because of a Shaba by sage Devala, he had taken the form of a crocodile. So the crocodile now becomes a Gandharva who is relieved of all his sins, because we know that Hari relieves people of all their sins. As far as Gajendra is concerned, now Gajendra gets a divine form with the 4 hands like that of Lord Vishnu. And this charitra is said to be a Sumahat Punya Charitra. Usually whenever we listen to good charitras from good sacred scriptures, we say that we can accrue punya. Now this charitra is said to be Mahat Punya. Mahat Punya is like a lot of good things will accrue to the person who listens to this. This is not just Mahat Punya, it is Sumahat Punya. Sumahat Punya means the ultimate good. Whatever punya you can accrue will be accrued when you listen to this particular charitra. And this avatara of Lord Hari is called as the Hari Avatara. This is when our Lord got the name of Hari. Therefore, this Hari Avatara has to be remembered by us every single morning, because that is the request that our Gajendra put forth to Lord Hari. What was the request? He said, anybody who remembers this charitra has to be blessed by Lord Sri Hari and all their sins have to go off. So Hari said, so be it. Whoever remembers the Trikuta Parvata, the beautiful lake, the Gajendra, the crocodile, and me along with the Garuda. By that time, all the Devas were there. Goddess Lakshmi always resides in the Vakshasthalam of the Lord. Everything that we can think of at that point, the visual itself will give us all the punya. So anybody who remembers this charitra, the first thing in the morning will be blessed by Lord Hari and all their sins will be removed. So we have to remember Lord Hari, the entire surrounding every day in the morning. In fact, we've been asked to say Harar Harihi, Harar Harihi, Harar Harihi, Harihi 7 times in the morning, every single day. Harar Naamaiva 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 Mama Jeevanam Kalau Nastyaiva 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 Gadiranyata. In this yuga of Kali, we have no other option but to keep reciting Lord Hari's name over and over again. So let's recite Lord Hari's name, Haraye Namaha. And that is the reason Sanjaya has told this at the end of Bhagavad Gita as a parting thought for us to remember Lord Hari's name. So let's remember Lord Krishna's names and be blessed.
Madhava Achyuta Krishna Hare Rishikesha Kesava Govinda Vasudeva Bhagavan Janardana